What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode, and it is episode number 3. You're probably like, hold on a second, where's episode number 2? File corrupted. Literally right at the end of the episode, my PC just shut down, logged back on, file's gone, can't get it back, so I'm like, brilliant. Alright, and it was a really good race as well. I mean, you look at the standings, hold on, no it's not. Not for us, it wasn't, but overall, it was a good race. We scored 0 points, actually, so if we go have a look at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, you can see we finished P11 and P14, and it was looking really good. We were P2 and P4 at one stage, with about 10 laps to go. Verstappen was a runaway victory, and then a safety car came out. Everybody comes into the pits for softs. It's looking fantastic for us, because we're going to be right behind Verstappen on a set of softs. Come in for a set of softs, the pit crew just doesn't want to do their thing. They just say, nah, we don't want to put tyres on. A bit like Daniel Ricciardo, Monaco 2016. They said, nah, we don't have the tyres ready. We're not going to put them on. So Leclerc, I think, drops down to P5. Norris drops all the way down to P14 when he was P4. Before this, Leclerc was P2, Norris was P4. After, Leclerc was P5, Norris down in P14, P15. Don't know what happened, but there you go. We come out after a safety car. Leclerc's then fighting for a podium, and he locks up, goes straight on, and drops all the way down, and that's how he finished in P14, and Lando Norris just couldn't overtake. So 0 points in Saudi Arabia. It was tragic. Red Bull had a 1-2, so now they're leading the constructors. In the drivers, Leclerc's now P3, Lando Norris is P7. We need a good weekend in Australia, because that was an awful weekend, but it was a crazy race. It would have been a really good. It would have been a really good race to watch. So I'm a little annoyed that that got corrupted, but oh well. Our focus is now here in Albert Park, trying to redeem ourselves and getting back on the top step of the podium and bring back that title charge to Max Verstappen, who is already P1 this season and looking like a real force. Front wing is dumb. Are we going to be able to get that in time? We've got 5 days. We'll definitely be able to get that in for 1 car. I'll tell you what, we might be able to get it in for 2. What are we saying? Oh, look, yeah, we can get it in for both cars. We'll have 5 days. We'll have both the car parts in. Front wing, that's a big upgrade, because Red Bull were fast in Saudi Arabia. They were a little bit faster than us, at least Max Verstappen was. Carlos Sainz wasn't quite on the pace. We actually got pole with Leclerc, and it's going to be between us and Red Bull for the championship. But we'll get the front wing in for Australia, and hopefully we're back to the front, get another pole position, and beat Max Verstappen in the battle. And the chassis is upgraded as well, so we'll have that in for the race after Australia. I can't remember which one it is. What is it? For Imola. So we'll have a new chassis for Imola as well. So we're coming for that Constructors' Championship. I wish there was some good mods on this game. I had a look the other day. I don't think there's many good mods. Yeah, you could change like the car liveries. Maybe I should have done that for this season. I just couldn't be bothered. Maybe if I do another one during the summer, maybe I'll do that, but I guess we'll see. Oh, shit, I didn't even realize it's raining. Oh, good thing we went out early. It's supposed to... It didn't even say it was going to rain. Alright, so there you go, it's raining. That's why all the times are slower. Sainz hasn't put in a lap yet. He's coming up to the line now, or is he? Or is he just starting his lap? No, he's putting the time now. Okay, so Sainz P10. He did his on the intermediates. Same with Verstappen. We got our times in just in time. Is it going to get lighter over the next few minutes? Yes, it is, potentially. Maybe people can improve. We're fine. We're chilling at the top because we did ours on the soft run before it rained. I had no idea it was going to rain. We can sit back and relax. Let's watch this unfold at the very end. Are Verstappen and Sainz going to be safe? As the rain is dying down, surely they're out on the... Everybody's out on softs. Yeah, they are. They're out on a pair of softs. Maybe we should have went out just in case, but... It's not fully dry. There's going to be less grip. We should be fine, even with Lando Norris. So if cars come across the line, yeah, we're well and truly fine. Sainz and Verstappen do get up into P2 and P3, so they're good. And yeah, it's normality resumed because there was not enough rain. But through in Q1 comfortably, we got our laps done in time. We've got to be careful if there's any rain. And look at that. Charles Leclerc's set up. He's loving it. Lando Norris is loving his as well, just not as much. We need a better time. Red Bulls look fast. They look very fast around here. Granted, we were on a used set. But Verstappen and Sainz, they look quick. Even... Did I... I'll tell you what I don't think I did. I don't think I put the new wing on. I don't think I put the new wing on. I don't think I did. I think we're still running the old wing. I mean, Leclerc goes P1 for now, but I don't think we've... I think I've had a howler here. So Leclerc and Norris both through pretty comfortably. Ferrari's nowhere to be seen. It's us versus Red Bull. Did I? Oh, I didn't. Oh my god. Howler. Howler. It's a big upgrade as well. That's a big upgrade that we've lost. Alright, we don't have the front wing for this session. That is annoying. Or for this whole race. I'll check it out before the race. We might actually be able to. But I know for qualifying we will not have it. And we are about 2 tenths away from Red Bulls. We are on a use set again. So there is still hope. As we're going to send both drivers out right at the very end. So there goes Leclerc. There goes Lando Norris. What can we do? We look way faster than Mercedes and Ferrari. I don't know where they're at. They just don't have the pace that us and Red Bulls have. But Verstappen and Sainz, they're going to be our 2 targets. As we are improving, both drivers, relatively similar times. It's a 19.2 in the middle sector for Leclerc, though. And it's a 19. They're literally neck and neck as we go through the first 2 sectors. But are they close enough to Verstappen and Carlos Sainz, as Sainz has put in a purple middle sector? Is he going faster? Verstappen stays P2. Leclerc puts it on pole. What a lap. What about Lando? Hold your horses. Oh, he only takes P4. He was neck and neck with Leclerc through sector 1 and 2. But come to sector 3, he bottles it, and he only takes P4. There's a 4/10 gap to the Ferrari in P5. But what a lap from Leclerc. He puts it on pole position. He's the master in qualifying. It's whether we can hold off Verstappen during the race. I'll tell you what, Sainz has outdone Verstappen this weekend as well. So Leclerc takes pole position. Lando Norris can only get P4, but it was less than a 10th between the top 4. This is going to be a great race between Red Bull. Now, the question is, can we put on... No, we can't. We can't change it. There's adjustment is locked. Not going to allow us. Alright, so we're going to have to go with the old wing. And then next episode, we'll have a new front wing and a new chassis. So we should be extra fast. But let's have a look at the strategy. Mediums to hards? Hards to mediums? This is an interesting one. Is the 2-stopper the way to go? Or is it the simple 1-stop? We're going to split the strategy between the 2 drivers. The optimal strategy is mediums to hards. The other one is the 2-stopper. Mediums, hards, mediums. If you're going to go that route, you might as well go... Alright. We'll go with the alternate one for Norris, because Leclerc is our number 1 driver. He's on pole position. But Norris will go the alternate route. And we will try and go to 2-stopper with him. Might as well switch it up. We're fighting against the Red Bulls. If we go to do the same thing, might happen what happened in Saudi Arabia before the safety car, where we did the same thing, same strategy. Verstappen got away and we couldn't catch him. Whereas if we switch it up, maybe they can help each other out. So we're going to go with a 2-stop for Lando. He might have to help his teammate Leclerc. We're looking at a Constructors' Championship right now. Those 2, they're not competing. They're a team. For now, at least. But here we go. Ready to get underway. You can see the 2 Ferraris and the 2 Mercedes behind. Don't count them out just yet. They could cause us problems, especially if they get past us at the beginning. Looked like Verstappen got a decent start there, you know. I'm not sure. He's already alongside his teammate. He might even get past. Lando Norris in the background is holding on against Pierre Gasly, who used to drive for us. And Verstappen and Sainz are going side by side. I don't know who's going to come out on top, but Leclerc has got away. So it's a good start from Charles Leclerc. If he could kind of drive away from Sainz and Verstappen while they're fighting, that would be perfect. Norris could maybe capitalise and get a move done if possible. He is all over the back of the 2 Red Bulls who are still going side by side. Leclerc is trying to find a bit of a distance between the 2. But the 2-stop strategy for Lando Norris as he goes for a move on Verstappen. That's got to stick. Surely. Around the outside. I completely forgot it was the new track layout. But there he goes. Through goes Lando Norris. Carlos Sainz decides not to put it on the gravel this time. And he's still in P2. But Leclerc, he's already running away with it pretty early doors. We don't want to ruin the tyres though. And we don't want to use up all the ERS. We will sit behind. Lando can push a little bit more. He is on that 2-stop strategy. He can use up the tyres a little bit more. I don't think the 2-stop strategy is the optimum, but it's just to switch it up. And if we do that and maybe a safety car comes out, then it looks great for Lando Norris as he looks for a move on Carlos Sainz, but he's going to keep pushing him. We should be able to get past him in the next couple laps. I say we go for it now, you know. Before DRS, can we get a move? Are we close enough? We've got the overtake on. We're going to have DRS next lap. We might as well just wait. We might as well wait. But I'll tell you what. We're going to tell if we can get Leclerc just to push that little bit extra, get out of that DRS, then when we get that DRS, we'll be able to make that move done a lot easier. So there you go. Leclerc, he's got out that. It's 1.2, 1.1. That's enough. That's enough for us. We don't need... Sainz is not in that DRS. Lando is. As he looks for a move down here, he thinks about it. But the next straight is where we want to do it. Okay, so you've done your job, Charles Leclerc. Now it's your time, Lando Norris. Get that move done. You're going to have overtake. You got ERS. You got the DRS. Should be a move. He's struggling to get close enough. Sainz holds on for now. Maybe down this next straight. Maybe down this next straight. Can he get it done? Yes, yes, yes. Down the inside, Lando Norris. Up in the P2. Okay, so we're 1-2 for now. We're beating the Red Bulls. Doing a good job. And Leclerc is out in front. So 1-2 as of right now. Both on different strategies. I don't know what strategies the Red Bulls are. They're probably on the one stop. They're both on the mediums. You've got a couple of people down the order in hards. Guess we'll find out. We'll find out what strategy they're on. But I'm assuming they're both going for the one stop. And Norris is the only one that's going for the alternate one. As Norris does get in that DRS of Leclerc. So we can keep it going. Yeah, we need to do this tactically. We've lost positions. Sainz is now in the lead. We're swapping places left, right, and centre. But we're trying to preserve some ER. Oh, yeah, we've dropped it. The Red Bull, they are fast, the Red Bulls. Especially without our upgraded wing. That upgraded wing would have helped. But the Red Bulls are fast. I think if we pit Lando at the right time, as long as he doesn't get caught in that train. I think he's going to, though, isn't he? He's going to. Okay, we're going to go full attack mode with Lando. We're going to go full attack mode. And we're going to try and get him gone out of this group. So we're going to get that move done with the DRS now. And we're just going to try and get gone with Lando. See if he can kind of breeze away because he's pitting soon. And we need him to get that a big of a gap. So that he can. Will it tell me where he's going to come? Exit position 19th. He's going to come out. I don't know how much room he's going to have. I don't know how much room he's going to have. But we're going to try and pull away a little bit. Do a good, strong couple of laps with Norris. Get out of that DRS from Verstappen. Get out of that from Sainz as well. Stay away from the Red Bulls. Oh, it's hovering around. They've just stayed in it. They've stayed in it. Ah, that's not ideal. Come on, we need a good couple of laps from Lando.
No, guys.
It is risky going attack because we have seen it. They make mistakes. It is a little bit risky, but I do want to push just that little bit. They've caught back up. All right, I think now's a good lap to pit him. Now's a good lap to pit him. Pit him onto the hard. He comes out in 19th, but he's going to have fresh tyres. He could just keep going. The gap's broken between Leclerc and Gasly as well, so the Ferrari's fallen off. In comes Lando this lap, so Lando Norris into the pits. It's a bold strategy. I don't think it's going to work, the two-stop, unless a safety car happens, but it's splitting the strategy, making the Red Bulls think, and maybe Lando Norris can hold him up and help Leclerc get a race win, help our team get some points. Oh, he's come out right in the thick of it. Right in the thick of it. I mean, he's come out P17. Ah, that's not ideal. That is not ideal. But get on with your race. Hopefully they pit soon. They're not going to. A lot of them are not going to. All right, we've got to pick them off one by one. Oh, a bunch of people pit. Bottas, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Joe, Maloney. Okay, maybe they're going for the two-stop strategy. They pit as well. How many cars is that in the way? That's 4 cars in the way. 5 cars in the way. We could get past these cars. With Norris, that's the focus. Leclerc's just doing his thing. He's chilling behind the 2 Red Bulls. Maybe even go light in the tyres with Leclerc, just so he can preserve them a little bit longer. But Norris, on the other hand, trying to make the moves, get them done quickly. Come on, Lando. You can get them done. See if you can make a move. You got to send it. You got to send it at some point. If you want to make this strategy work, you've got to get these moves done. Maybe I say we go a couple laps where we just harvest the ERS, and then we'll go for the moves with Lando. As I'll tell you what, he's closing in quick, but not quick enough. Oh, something's happened. Oh, that's a car up there. Who is that? Tsunoda. Tsunoda's had a crash. He's out. I don't know what's happened. Is there a safety car, or is it just a yellow flag?
Yellow.
It looked like it could have been a safety car or a VSC, but nothing has happened just yet. No, we keep going. All right, so Tsunoda has crashed. I think that was one of the cars in our way, so that's good news for us. That's one less car that we're going to have to overtake, as we probably should start looking for the overtakes now with Lando Norris. Can he get one on the Alpine? Don't even know who this is. I can't even remember his name. Hold on, that's not Vettel, is it? I guess it is Vettel. I didn't even know Vettel was racing for Alpine. Is it Vettel? Hold on a second. I must look pretty dumb if I can't remember his name. Well, I mean, we got past him anyway, whoever it was. We can't see everybody's name, can we? It is Sebastian Vettel. I didn't know he was still racing for Alpine. I thought he retired. But that's Sebastian Vettel. All right, so we're through on Vettel. What about... Okay, it's this guy that confused me. Vestori, I think his name was. But we got through on Sebastian Vettel. That's one. Now we just got to get past the rest. Go full attack mode. Down in the inside of the Alfa Romeo. There's another one, Lando. This is very, very important for his race. He's still going. He's still trying to make the moves. He's got his ex-team... McLaren in front of him. Ocon, who replaced him at McLaren. Can he get the move done around the outside of Ocon, who's trying to go down the inside of the AlphaTauri? Can he get the move? You got to go for it. Give it a go, son. He's following, maybe, down the inside of the McLaren. Come on. This is huge. This is huge. This is what we need to see. Lando Norris making overtakes. Oh, I'll tell you what. Ocon's fighting it back. But he could get past the pair of them. Lando Norris having a P6. That is huge for his strategy. Oh, there's a crash. Something's happened behind. Oh, my goodness me. We've avoided it. That's a VSC. It's a VSC. All right, we've got to calm things down. I literally saw that in the background. It was between Ocon and Tsunoda. We just passed both of them. And then they crashed. I want to see a replay. Oh, we're going to have to pit with Leclerc, aren't we? We're going to have to pit, but we'll do it in a second. If the VSC is still out, we'll pit with him. Let's have a look. Crash involving cars. So we've got the move done. It's a brilliant move from Lando Norris. He's got past the pair. He got past all four of them at the end of that lap. And Tsunoda just hits Esteban Ocon. And I'll tell you what, Vettel gets caught in it as well. The Ferrari looks like he has to stop on track. Oh, it's all carnage kicking off behind us. But Norris is through. He doesn't care. He says, see you later. Do we pit with Charles Leclerc? That is the question. I don't know. I think we do. We have to. It's a free pit stop. It's not come in yet. The pit window is technically active. We're going to do it. We're going to pit onto the hards. I think one of the Red Bulls going to. But only one of them can. They can't both do it. Otherwise, they're going to lose so much time. The VSD is still out. No sign of it coming in just yet. So in we come. Onto the hard tyres. Oh, they're both coming in. All right. So we're going to jump one of them. One of them is going to lose a lot of time in the pits. Perez into the pits. Russell into the pits. It's not good for Lando. It's not what he needed for his race. But Leclerc into the pits. Verstappen, Sainz is going to lose bags of time. And he's into the pits now. Coming out. We should come out well ahead of Carlos Sainz, but probably behind Verstappen. Yes, so we're behind Verstappen, ahead of Sainz. Is Sainz still P3? Yeah, he's P3 ahead of Russell. Perez. Where is Norris? Coming down the straight right now. This VSC is hurting big time. VSC is hurting big time. Is he out ahead? He's out ahead of Carlos Sainz, so that is big. That is big. Safety car is ending soon. We're going to get ready to get going. We needed that safety car as well for the fuel for both drivers. But we're getting back going again. Safety car has resumed. Verstappen's got that little bit of a gap to Charles Leclerc just based on the pit stop. So we're going to push a little bit, close up that gap, and it looks like it could be a Verstappen versus Leclerc for the race win. Lando Norris doing a fantastic job. He's just got to defend. Or try his best to hold on with Carlos Sainz. He's going to be on used hards. Do we push a little bit? Try and get out of his DRS? I don't think it's going to happen, so I guess we'll relax. But we will pit again with Norris towards the end. And Leclerc is on the back of Verstappen. It's all going to be kicking off. Look at this. This is what we need. Leclerc versus Verstappen for the race win. And I tell you what, Leclerc is already thinking about it. Is he going to go for the move this time? Charles Leclerc. Down the straight. What's he got? He's going around the outside of Verstappen. It doesn't really matter. They're probably going to flip-flop. But let's watch it for a little bit anyway. Verstappen and Leclerc going side by side. Look at this. This is fantastic racing. You love to see it in real life. You're seeing it again on F1 Manager. This time in 2025, though. Norris and Sainz, they're having a great little battle themselves behind. Oh, my goodness me. We're not even halfway in the race yet. I can get away with just going conserve for Leclerc. It's going to come down to who has the better tyres towards the end of the Grand Prix between Leclerc and Verstappen. On the other hand, we should probably push a little bit more with Lando because if he's committed to that two-stop, let's push a little bit more. We're gonna. I mean, it's just we've got Carlos Sainz right there with 4 seconds off. If we can still finish P4 with Norris after that VSC, it'll be a good result from him. And he is going to be on medium tyres. He's going to be rapid compared to the rest of the grid. So if we pit him now, let's say, where would he come out? The estimated position is 9th. He'll be able to get past those cars. He'll get back up into 4th in no time. If a safety car comes out, though, it could be very interesting as he looks at that. Oh, no, it's Verstappen. What about Norris? Can he get that move on Sainz? If he gets that move on Sainz, we're pushing. We're pushing as hard as we can to get out of that DRS. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case for now. Maybe we just follow him. We're just losing time if we fight. But I'll tell you what. conserve for Charles Leclerc is working perfectly. We're saving the tyres as we're fighting with Verstappen. You got people pitting now. That might be less cars to overtake, is it? I don't know. Look, Bottas is 26. Surely we're going to come out ahead of Bottas if we decide to pit. So a bunch of cars did go to that two-stop strategy. We'll come out in 6th. This medium... This could actually really... This could work. This could work for Lando Norris. I mean, he's going to come out P6, overtake those two cars on the mediums pretty quick. This could work. We're going to pit him next lap. I think we should probably have pit him that lap. But we'll pit him next lap onto the mediums. This strategy for Lando Norris is a guaranteed at least P4, I think. Maybe he might have enough pace to push Carlos Sainz to get that P3. But all this battling, that's just losing them time. We don't need this. We don't need this, Lando. Just get on into the pits and then get out onto those mediums. We're trying to conserve some ERS with Charles Leclerc. We're also still saving the tyres. And you can see Verstappen on 61%. So he's on worse tyres than us. As Norris into the pits. Look at this. Beautiful clear air. He can get going on these mediums. He can push even. And we can close right back down. We should be able to get past Perez and Russell. No problem. We're preserving our tyres better than Verstappen. Sainz is also lowering them a little bit as well. Sure, Norris is closing that gap. It's a 7.5 second gap. He's closing it pretty quick. Yeah, he's going to catch. He's going to catch Russell and Perez, no doubt. It's whether he could get past him quick enough. No, okay, well, that's not what we needed. That is the last thing we needed for Lando Norris. Red flag! Oh my goodness me! This is the second time it's happened this series. We've got a red flag. It went from a VSC to a red flag. There's 10 minutes left in this race. It's not good for Lando Norris. But he's going to... Oh, wait, no.
Oh, no! And there's the crash.
Wait, that's Lando Norris.
My words, there'll be questions asked about that later.
Well, why is he sat on the track?
And the team had such high hopes today.
No, don't tell me one of my drivers is out. I didn't even know who crashed. Was it Leclerc? Was it Norris? We look okay. We've got a red flag, so thank God we got a red flag. Because we can repair everything under the red flag and we don't have to lose any time. But, oh, we got a fresh set of softs. How many laps is it? 9 laps? Do you go for the mediums or the softs? It's got to be the softs. It's got to be. It's got to be the softs. We're going to go for the softs. Oh, it was Leclerc. Was it Leclerc? Yeah, it must have been. So Leclerc was the one that... Where was he compared to Verstappen? So Leclerc... Oh no, it was Norris. It was Norris. Okay, we don't need to change the front wing. I mean, we're doing it anyway, but we're going to put both drivers on a set of softs, ready for the end of the red flag. I'm sure everybody else is going to go on to the softs, but Verstappen was ahead of Leclerc at that time. So Verstappen is going to be in first. That is very frustrating. Everybody's on the softs. All right. It's all just a race. It's all just a race now. Lando in P5 because it was George Russell. That crashed out. Come on, Leclerc. We couldn't change this before. Oh, no. We've got so much fuel. What's happened? What has happened here? Why do we have so much fuel? We couldn't change that before the start. But Verstappen holds on. Lando Norris, he's got the Ferrari. He's up in the P4. It's going to be an 8-lap shootout between the Haas and the Red Bull drivers. And tell you what, don't count out the Ferraris as Perez is looking for a move on Lando. He might even get it done. Come on, Lando. Hold on in there, mate. Hold on into that P4 and you can challenge Sainz and Verstappen as Leclerc takes the race lead for now. What a crazy ending this is. We've got through just about. We've got to be careful. We can use up all the fuel because we've got way too much fuel. I don't know why we have that much fuel, but we've got to be careful on the ERS and the tyres. We've got to save them for when we really need them. We've got 8 laps. 8 laps. Oh my God. I just realised Verstappen and Sainz, they're on old softs. We're the only ones on new softs in the top 8. We should be winning this. Hold on. Let's go light a little bit. Let's just casually wait for their tyres to go off. They're going to go off. They're going to go off in the last few laps. We're going to have much fresher tyres. Leclerc takes the race lead for now. Norris, we should probably actually push with Norris to make sure he gets P2. Their softs are fading quite a little bit earlier than ours. But all right, let's push a little bit with Lando. Let's see if he can make an overtake. It's going to be a good battle. We've got 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go at the line. Lando, can you make a move? We need you to make a move. He's gone for it around the outside of Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz, see you later. Verstappen takes the race lead. That's not ideal. But Lando into P3. Don't fight. Get past Verstappen. And then Norris get past Verstappen. Then you guys can fight. It's a 4-way battle. The Mercedes and Ferraris, they're not on our level. They're not on our level. But I tell you what, the Red Bulls most certainly are. It's a fantastic battle. We've got 3.5 laps to go. Charles Leclerc, is he going to go for that move on Max Verstappen? Not quite yet. He's going to wait for the main straight. If he gets it done in the main straight, I tell you what, we're going to try and pull away with him. Overtake on. Let's go aggressive. Let's get that move done. See you later, Max. What about Lando? Does he fancy a move as well? Around the outside. Lando Norris through on Verstappen. See you later, son. Our 2 drivers are going to be battling this out now. Our 2 drivers are going to be battling this out. But we got to try and pull away from the 2 Red Bulls. Can we pull away from them? Oh my God. We haven't got the gap. But I tell you what. Lando Norris is going for a move on Charles Leclerc. Please don't make contact. It's looking like a 1-2. It is very much looking like a 1-2. But they're fighting. Norris takes the race lead. Oh my goodness me. Norris takes the race lead. But Charles Leclerc's going to have DRS on the penultimate lap. Or on the final lap, sorry. I mean, he's going to have it one more time this lap, but he will also have it on the final lap as well. They are fighting. They're fighting for this race week. If they crash on the final lap, I'm done. I'm done. Turning off my PC. I am done. But I tell you what, Norris is holding on firm. Leclerc looks for a move now. Oh, it's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. We're going to go attack with both drivers. We're going to let them have it on the final lap. Deploy your ERS both. You can both deploy your ERS. Just keep it clean. We're letting our drivers race in Australia. Leclerc is in the lead, but Norris has the DRS behind. Who is going to take the race win here in Melbourne? Verstappen and Sainz. They're also just waiting in the background, ready to pounce if anything happens. What is going to happen down this straight? Is Norris close enough? Leclerc and Norris, they're going to go side by side on the final lap. Norris brakes later. Oh my goodness me. Please don't make contacts. Please keep it clean. They're keeping it clean. I have no idea who's winning this race. We've given them as much as they need. They've gone full attack. They've got all the fuel. Oh my goodness me. Leclerc's holding on firm. He is holding on firm. He's got half a lap. Half a lap. Can Charles Leclerc hold off Lando Norris? Or is Lando Norris going to get the better of him and win his first race in Formula 1? I tell you what, that is motivated enough to win your first race in Formula 1. Lando Norris, is he going to look for a move? No, it looks like Charles Leclerc's going to hold on. Leclerc is going to get his 2nd race win of this season. Lando Norris is going to be runner-up for the 2nd time this season. But what a race this was in Melbourne. This was an incredible race. Hold on a second. Lando Norris. No, he's not close enough. It's a 1-2 though. We've outdone the Red Bulls in Melbourne. We've got that 1-2. And I'll tell you what, I don't think we're back on the top of the constructors' standings. But we've closed that gap down in the constructors and in the drivers. And you've got to feel for Lando Norris a little bit. He's got 2nd place once again. Still yet to win a Grand Prix. But soon he's going to win it. Especially with that pace. He was right on it with Leclerc. And it went down to literally the last straight. But Leclerc holds on firm. What a race that was. We let them race. We'll let them race all season. I don't care. Unless one of them is out of the title fight, then we'll do team orders. But Leclerc takes the victory in Melbourne, just like he did in real life in 2022. He's done it again in 2025. What a race that is from Leclerc. He's loving it. Look at it. He's loving it. Absolutely loving it. And Lando Norris takes fastest laps. And 19 points for Lando. 25 for Charles Leclerc. We take maximum points as a team. Verstappen P3, and I think he's still P1. Yeah, so 4 points the gap between Verstappen and Leclerc. And Lando Norris is still there as well on 37. Same with Carlos Sainz on 40. The constructors is a 7-point battle. I tell you what, it's going to be a great battle between us and Red Bull. But we do have 2 big upgrades coming in for Imola because we forgot to put the front wing upgrade for this one. Didn't matter. We still take the win. We still take the win. So, upgrades are incoming. Leclerc is fighting for that driver. Same with Lando. We're only 3 races in, and we are fighting well and truly with Red Bull for that constructors. Ferrari and Mercedes seem a bit off the pace. Don't think they'll catch up to us, but you never know. We've got a regulation vote. We'll have a look at that next episode. But if you are enjoying this series, make sure you go ahead, leave a like. This file will not get corrupted, so you will see this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.